Some women aren't jealous of your shoes, they are jealous of your steps. They don't want to walk with you, they want to walk as you. But they have no idea what it costs to become the woman you are today. You look like favor. You move like peace. You speak like someone who has seen God up close. And to the untrained eye, it seems like your life has been dipped in gold and crowned with roses. But Queen, they don't see the bruises under that crown. They don't see the nights you wept into your pillow. They don't know what it took to carry your cross and still stand up straight in the morning. Jealousy doesn't always show up loud. Sometimes it whispers in compliments. It shows up at your celebration but can't clap. It lurks behind your good news with a sigh and a side eye. They say things like, she thinks she's all that now. No, sis, I prayed to be this version of me. I bled to become this woman. I didn't think I was all that, I was just trying to make it without losing my mind. They want the blessings, but not the breakdowns. They want the applause but not the abandonment. They want the platform but not the process. It's easy to covet what you don't comprehend. They want your crown, but they have no idea what it took to carry your cross. Some women see your marriage and say, she's lucky. They don't know the counseling, the late night prayers, the tears you wiped before rolling over to keep peace. Some see your career and think, she's got it easy. But they weren't there when you worked for years, unnoticed, undervalued, and unpaid, still showing up like it was a red carpet. They admire your strength, but they don't know how many times you almost broke. They love your confidence, but they weren't there when you had to build it from scratch after being torn down. This life didn't come gift-wrapped. It came with grief. It came with growing pains. It came with betrayal. And yet, you still rose. You carry joy like a woman who has been through the fire and came out smelling like worship. But don't be mistaken, joy wasn't always your companion. There were days your faith was the only thing holding you together. Favor is not free. Anointing is not cheap. Oil only flows after crushing. To the woman watching who feels misunderstood, let me tell you something, they don't know because God didn't allow them to see. Your suffering was sacred. Your tears were private. And your victory is divine. You were never trying to shine, you were trying to survive. You didn't want a spotlight, you wanted a safe place to heal. And in that place of quiet surrender, God became your refuge. He didn't just protect you, He prepared you. While you were seeking comfort, He was crafting a calling. While you were healing in His presence, He was shaping His glorious plan for your life. Your light irritates those still hiding in shadows. But that's not your fault. Your crown is not up for debate. Let them talk. Let them speculate. Let them scroll and stare. Because what they don't understand is that favor comes with a fight. Some of the people jealous of you couldn't last a week in your shoes. They couldn't survive one chapter of your story. They would break under what you've endured. And yet, they covet. Sis, don't be moved. Don't shrink. Don't apologize for what God has done in your life. He tailored your tribulations. He sculpted your suffering for your strength. They want your harvest, but not your planting season. They didn't see you sowing in sorrow, watering with tears, and praising with nothing left. Every woman has her own Gethsemane. Every woman has her own cross to carry. But not every woman has the courage to endure it in faith. Be secure in your anointing. Be bold in your becoming. God didn't dress you in this favor to make you a target, He dressed you in it to make you a testimony. Stop explaining your shine. Stop apologizing for your peace. Stop dimming your joy to make room for their insecurity. You survived what should have taken you out. You endured hardship that possibly would have destroyed them. And now you wear a crown that was earned in tears, warfare, and worship. Don't ever wish for another woman's life. Her crown may glitter, but it could be hiding thorns. Her smile is genuine, but it could be stitched together with pain. Her story is hers. And yours is a masterpiece in progress. God gives each of us a portion. And your portion is not lesser, it's perfectly measured for your destiny. Be that wise woman who doesn't covet, she cultivates. She who isn't jealous evolves. Your life may not be easy, but it is elevated. And God doesn't waste elevation on the unprepared. So when you see another woman thriving, clap. When you see her rising, bless her. Because you don't know what it took for her to bloom in the soil. And when you feel the weight of comparison trying to choke your joy, pray. Remind yourself, God, I thank you for what's mine. I honor what you gave me. You're not behind. You're not lacking. You're not invisible to God. There's favor on your life, but it didn't fall from the sky, it fell from heaven. And you, sis, are a fireproof woman of faith. So let them watch. Let them wonder. But know this, your crown fits because your cross was custom. Let them want your crown. Just know, if they had to carry your cross, they'd bow out before the blessing ever arrived. Stay faithful. Stay humble. Stay wise. And above all, stay true to your own journey. Because God is glorified. Healed women honor God for their relationship with Him. They worship the God who gave them their own. Proverbs 4:9. You will be adorned with beauty and grace, and wisdom's glory will wrap itself around you, making you victorious in the race.